family, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary. So if you're new here, welcome. You kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell so you get more notifications whenever I post a new video. Yes, so today I just want to share with you a few things I've titled Public Opinions About Nurses in Ghana. So a few days back I just took a tour to town. I went to town and I interviewed a few people. I just disguised myself. I was a media personnel and I was reporting to a media house about what people think about nurses in Ghana in general. So I gathered some few things I want to share with you here. Some were not actually new to me, but some were new to me as well. So before I waste any more time, let's just jump right into the video. So the first thing somebody said was we are very disrespectful, and he specified. He said especially the small boys and girls nurses, they are very disrespectful. They don't have regard for the elderly at all. So this is somebody's point, and I'm not here to defend, say someone is wrong. What I'm so if I mention a point and I'm supposed to say something about it, I will say, but this is what somebody said. The second thing somebody said was we love money. And this actually shocked me because everybody works to get paid. You work to get paid so you can help your family, help people around. So for you to say somebody loves money, it depends on the magnitude of the person's love of money. If you are a fraudster and you are making your money, you probably know it's not right. But if someone is working hard and working diligently to make ends meet, what is wrong with the person working to make money? So this is somebody's opinion. I am not to judge this person. That is somebody's opinion anyway. The third thing somebody said was we are husband snatchers, especially the females. And the male nurses too, they like harassing female patients in the hospital. And I was actually surprised. And was a lady. She was like, she had a personal encounter with a male nurse who was just trying to, and I was like, wow. Anyways, so please, nurses, they say we like snatching people husbands, the female nurses, and the guys too, brothers, they said you people like harassing female patients when they come to the hospital. So if you know you find yourself you are in this category, this is for you. The fourth thing somebody said was we are incompetent. So I probed the guy. I was like, why do we say we are incompetent? And he was like, sometimes you come to the hospital and then they mention your name so strange. And I was like, wow. So I explained to this person that sometimes we have so many tribes in Ghana here. And maybe your tribe, I may not be, maybe I can't speak your language. And so when I pronounce your name and it doesn't rhyme with what like it's pronounced locally, doesn't mean the person is incompetent. So I actually told this person he should have, like, if he's saying we are incompetent because we don't mention people's names or we don't pronounce people's names well, then it doesn't go down well with me. I actually told this person this way. Yeah, because somebody pronouncing your name or somebody not pronouncing your name like you pronounce it locally doesn't mean the person is incompetent. So this point, I actually said you should explain further for me to understand it. So the fifth things somebody said was we like stealing patients' items. I was like, wow, stealing patients' items. So what would a patient probably come to the ward with and the nurse will steal it? So anyways, this is somebody's opinion, just like I've said. The sixth thing somebody said was we like begging for people. We like begging for things from patients. I was like, begging, really? So if he has seen a beggar, a nurse who is begging, someone once begged him. And this thing, I just kept quiet. But then before I became a nurse, I took a sister to the hospital, a very big hospital in Ghana here. I don't mention the name. So when I got to the hospital, the folder department, a lady was there. The lady asked, my brother went to pick a folder with my sister's health insurance card. But then I was in first year. In school, in the nursing school. So she asked my brother to pay money before she could give him the folder. So I walked up to the lady now. I saw her interacting with my brother, and he was keeping long in returning with the folder for the nurses to attend to my sister. So I asked the lady why, like, what's happening, and she was like, "Oh, my brother said, oh, she said they should pay money, and then he is surprised because we have insurance card. Why are they asking us to pay money for folder? He knows it's when you are not insured. That's when you buy folder, and everybody is aware. But she was insured. Why was she asking my brother to pay money? So the lady was like, "Oh, I'm just asking." And it was during Christmas. It was in December. She was like, "Oh, I'm just asking for a Christmas gift." And I was like, this lady was not a nurse, but she was working in the hospital. And if imagine if I were not a student nurse and I was just like a public person or any other person. This is my perception. This is what I would say about nurses because you were begging for money just like that. You were asking the man to give you money, and you know what you are doing is not the right thing. So if somebody who doesn't know you are not a nurse will go out and be saying nurses like begging for money. So I didn't want to talk much about it because people are actually doing these things. And then if you know you are someone who always asks patients for money, someone who is sick and comes to the hospital and you're asking them for money and things, it's not actually the right thing to do. And I'm not condemning any nurse here. If you are my friend and I see you are doing that, I will advise you to stop it. Yes. And another thing somebody said was we are very negligent and when we are on duty and then we tend to pay more attention to our phones more than patients. And I remember making a video and saying something about this particular point about like we should the public is actually talking a lot about this thing that patients nurses are always glued to their phones. And so please, if you're a professional nurse and then you find yourself doing these things, you have to work at it because people are actually talking. And the eighth thing somebody actually said was we are impatient. I was like, wow, this can be, it depends on the kind of impatience he's talking about. So he said we are impatient. So if you're a nurse and you are impatient, that sometimes people come to the hospital and then you don't even want to listen to what they are bringing or they want to tell you something. You don't have time. You're just impatient. You don't listen to people's opinion. You just want to do what you think you know. So please, this is what somebody said. The ninth thing somebody said was we like killing people. I was like, how? Like, what do you mean? Are you saying nurses they will just take a medication and inject your patient or inject you so that you die? And what would the person gain from that? So this guy was like, oh, we neglect people. At the end of the day, we just want to kill people. And then I was like, that is your opinion. So if I don't think any professional nurse will be in the world in the name of killing people. But if you're someone who kills people, if you are someone who kills people in the hospital, please stop killing people. We are there to help people survive and live life, not to kill them. The third thing somebody said was we that the female nurses actually are finding it, we are finding it difficult in getting married because we love money, we are rude, so men don't want to approach us. And I was surprised. I was like, wow, so nurses don't marry. So please, if you're a nurse and you're finding it difficult to get married, stop loving money because public is talking. The 11th thing somebody said was we were cheap. And this actually killed me. How can you say we are cheap? Like how? How can you say we are cheap? And I was like, what? And nurses are just cheap. If you just have your money and go to the hospital right now, you can just get a nurse. And I was like, wow, seriously. And I told this person I am not cheap. So it was like, so are you a nurse or something? And I was like, no, I'm not a nurse, but I mean if I were, I wouldn't be cheap, just like he said. So I was like, so are you really sure nurses are that cheap? He explained and explained and explained. That's his opinion. And by what he said, I don't actually think you should say if nurses are just human, just like we are all human beings. So if you find if you find interest in somebody, and the person also expresses interest in you, why would you say the person is cheap? Anyways, meanwhile, yeah, the same people are saying we don't get married. Now they say we are cheap. Anyways, I can't talk much about that. The 12th thing somebody said was, and this actually killed me, that we are demons and most of us are from the sea. The nurses are actually demons and most of them are from the sea. I was like, hey, from the sea, like seriously. Wow. So please, if you're a nurse and you are from the sea, It's either you are a whale or a shark. So please kindly go back to the sea. The land is for human beings. So if you know you are from the sea, go back to the sea. Don't stay on the land because people said most of us are from the sea. So I'm talking to those who are from the sea and they are professional nurses. So if you are a professional nurse and you are from the sea, go back to the sea before we will tell you to fish here. And the last thing somebody said was, I would like stealing people babies and swapping babies and selling babies. I was like, wow, that especially the midwife. And this was actually a lady, and the way she sounded, I was like, wow, this is not actually new to me. Maybe in news, in the media, we do hear a lot of people complaining about missing children, the war, not only in Ghana here. So if she is saying that, but then the problem is how she generalized everything, that nurses like stealing babies and all that. But then I don't think it's the right thing to be doing. Somebody will give birth and you swap the child, swap somebody's destiny like that. It's very, very serious. And then I'll plead, if you are the type, if you are someone who does these things, you should stop. So this is where I'll end the video today. I hope it's been interesting, and don't forget to subscribe, comment too as well. You can also leave your opinion about us and we'll gladly attend to it. Yes, we are not angry and we are just here to hear what you have, what opinion people are having about us too. So it's been nice being here. Bye.